live. Um, just uh, just know that I can't make sure that my mic is working, so I'm just gonna have to trust YouTube. So today we're gonna be working on this box car right here. You can see I already started working on a little bit right here. Scratches, the wheels, the what's it called? The graffiti. This was already on it. I actually won this car from Instagram, so that was pretty cool. The roof was really weathered. I didn't like it at all, so I took it off. There was no problem with it. It wasn't my type of weathering that I liked. I did the ends. I actually added the yellow reflective stripes, and I did the coupler. So that's pretty cool. I actually like that a lot. I love the ends. You got the kick up right there. Then we got this right here. I got the underbody. You can move this, and you see there's like kick up and everything right there. So yep, that was pretty cool. I did the kick up here with what's it called? With I did the kick up with. Here, let me fix this so I can see the comments. Hey Shay, how are you? I wanted to go to the club during the week, but I don't know. Hopefully I can try to go tomorrow, just to run some trains and stuff. All right, so let's get into the weathering. Let me see if I can get a better camera angle so that you guys won't have to be looking at this the whole time. So you can see that right here, there has been like no major weathering at all. The roof is extremely, I don't like that. So we're gonna change that. We're gonna make everything better. So we're gonna start off by painting the white on the Union Pacific logo, because those will get white, and that's why you see this white streak right here. And it'll just the paint will start streaking down over time. So I did this streak with weathering powders, but right now we're going to use. Let me move all this stuff out of the way. We're gonna use oil paints. Ew, what is that? Okay, something's wrong. I don't know what that is. I think it's this. Yeah, some of the oil paint came out a little bit. Didn't know what's on my fingers. That's why we have napkins with us at all times. And you can also get like Q-tips and stuff. That won't work for this situation. All right, cool. Now we have our little cleaning up napkin that we'll use if what's it called? We use if what's it called? If anything happens. I'm good, taking it easy. All right, let's get this started. We're gonna get some of the paint. I'm gonna open it up. So you see, this is the white oil paint. I'm actually gonna get comfortable right here. There you go. And we're gonna get a small brush, and then we're gonna dilute it a little bit with water. Hopefully that'll make it a little bit better. Then we'll just fan it in. I have all my stuff right here. Pens in here. Sometimes I use pens for graffiti. I just have all this junk. I don't even use a screwdriver in here. Another pen. A crayon. Family enjoying the cool. That is great. I was in what's it called? Arizona this weekend. And man was it hot. It's like 120 over there. It was crazy. And what made it worse was the wind. It was really windy. So the wind was like hot. It was like a hair dryer pointed to your face the whole time. It was insane. So yeah, that was pretty bad. No one really had a good time. But the arcades were fun. We went bowling. Bowling was fun. So yeah, it was pretty fun. I enjoyed it. I would go again, probably if when it's a little bit less burning. No, there was a kidnapping over there while we were over there, and then there was like cars exploding because of the heat. We got like an alert, so that was pretty crazy. All right, so now we're diluting it with a little bit of water, and I'm gonna see if I can zoom in for you guys. Oh yeah, there you go. Actually, that's pretty good. I like that. So now we with our napkin, just get a little bit. We don't need too much. There we go. So this isn't gonna be perfect. One, because we're gonna do it with brush. Two, because I don't really do this a lot. And three, because well, these aren't perfect. You know what I mean? These don't really fade all together. There's like different things happening to each side. So say there's like a rainy day and water streaks are coming down like this side, and it's only getting that. You know what I mean? So there's different situations. But you know what? That looks pretty good. In fact, that looks really good. It's a good thing this is oil paint. So now that we have that, that's my dad. He's in the back playing with my brothers. We can streak this down. So we're gonna streak this down right now. Actually, we're gonna get a little bit more. We're gonna a little bit more oil paint, and we're gonna like dab a little bit right there. Great. So you can see how that's a little bit more white. What we're gonna do, generally we're going to get a paintbrush like this, and I'm gonna streak this down. We're gonna dilute it with water actually first, just a little bit, so that so the axis can go very smoothly. Here we go. Ready? That looks pretty good. That looks really realistic. So that's basically how you're gonna do it. Just keep going until you are satisfied with how it looks. And this is oil paints, so you can go ahead and move it around. So remember, this is just a streak. So we're gonna take some off. There you go. That looks good. Look at that. That looks really good. I like that a lot. So that's one of our streaks that are done. That looks really good. Yeah, so now we're gonna do the same thing to the other side. You can see how I didn't dilute it all the way. Mostly because the ones that are diluted all the way, they're just off. You know what I mean? They're not even there anymore. It's just all white. So that looks really good. Here, actually, what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna blend it in a little bit. Not like with another paint, but just like here. So I'm gonna use like a makeup brush, something like this, and I'm just gonna like fade it a little bit. I'm gonna fade the fade. There you go. That looks pretty good. That looks really good. I like that a lot. So that's our little fade right there. We're actually gonna clean up the rims right here of the wheels because I just noticed that that's not prototypical at all. That doesn't look good. I'm a very prototypical, picky person, especially with my trains. So now we're gonna do this side right here. So you can see I already made some streaks. This side's kind of almost done already, but we're probably gonna just do a little bit more over here, and then we're gonna add graffiti to it. So that's gonna look really good. And then we're probably gonna do some streaks over here, add a little bit of rust over here. So yeah, so you can tell that that right now I'm painting it over the what's it called? Painting it over the what's it called? The powders. And you do that to give it like a base, you know what I mean? So you give it the base and then you do the rest. So now I'm just gonna do like whatever. I'll have to see you when you're done. Alright, Shay. Yeah, man. Finish this up. It won't take too long. Pretty fast. Oh man. Got a little bit on the side right there. There you go, that came off. Here we go. You like an angle to it, whatever feels comfortable for you. Because remember, I'm not painting it for you. You're gonna try it out yourself. If you're watching this and you want to get more tips and stuff, remember you're gonna do it yourself. So do it however you want to. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. That is perfect. That's perfectly diluted. That looks really good. I like that a lot. So now we're just going to dab a little bit of this right here. Dilute it in some water. We're gonna dry it up. And then we're gonna streak. Whoa, what happened there? And wow, that's actually, we're not gonna use that. I think we might just use this right here, the small one that I was originally using, because that one got messed up. So you can just streak it down. Oh man, I don't want to do it though. Not with this little one. This little one is pretty messy. Here, I'm gonna dip it in water again. See if that helps. Yeah, that helped a lot. Okay, here we go. There we go. Look at that. That looks great. And then again, take some off that you're not comfortable with, that you just don't like. Go ahead and take that off. And we're gonna do some of the sides. Make sure to be careful you don't get some on the sides. You see how that's angled? I don't like that at all. So we're gonna try to fix that right here with this. There we go, that fixed a little bit here. We're gonna get this again. I'm going to, man, oh man, oh man. Be totally honest with you, that doesn't look good at all, so we're gonna take this off. I'm gonna take this off with paper towel. That's why we have the paper towel, just in case you mess up or something. I'm probably gonna have to repaint that a little bit. Here, let me see if I can take some of that off. Or blend it or something. You know what I mean? There we go. So I'm just gonna do it with this small paintbrush. Just streak it down as straight as possible. There you go. That actually looks pretty good. So we're gonna get this. We're gonna wipe off some axes. There we go. So that's our diluted Union Pacific sign. You can see how some of it's coming off. It looks like this side a little bit more. What's it called? A little bit more chunky, but it's fine. Remember, rust streaks and everything. They're not perfect. They're not perfect at all. You know, they're not going to be perfectly straight, or they're not going to be, perfectly like aligned with each other. They're going to be everywhere. They're going to be different. So you're just going to want to try your best to copy off of a prototype or probably in a card. Right now, I'm just eyeballing it because I seen a bunch of these on my way back from Arizona, and I was like, you know what, I gotta do some of these. And then what's it called? I saw my favorite YouTuber do some of these a long time ago. It was really old. What's his name? His name is Dan's Railroad, and I saw him do a couple of these, and I was like, you know what, I like this a lot. I'm gonna try it out. So. All right, so now we're gonna clean off this. We're gonna clean that out. And we're going to switch paints. Sounds like my family's playing Mingo in the background. I think they are. It's funny. Okay, no more white. We're done with white. We're going to, we're done with white until the graffiti starts. We're gonna get some just flat black. And we're probably gonna mix it up with a little bit of, earth brown. Let's see. There we go. Alright, so I got a dab of earth brown. I got a bigger dab of earth black. And I'm going to find the correct brush for this. There we go. And we're going to mix these together. This is my mixing brush. Mix that together. Just have a little more rust to it. A little rusty feeling. There you go. So that's not flat black anymore. That's black with a little bit of earth brown. Here we go. Now we're gonna get a little bit right here. And we're gonna add some on the sides, on the top. And some over here. You're gonna wanna be really, what's it called? Like don't make it a pattern. You wanna be everywhere with this, you know what I mean? This is, these are like rust streaks. These are not perfect. These happen everywhere, you know. Have a little creativity while you're doing this, so you can visualize what you're doing first before you do it. You know, you gotta think, you know, where's all this building up, you know? Where's all of it gonna come to? Where is it gonna stop at? You know what I mean? And then you're gonna do your best to replicate that. Dry brushing is a really good, fun technique to do. That's why with some of these box cars. We're actually gonna add some streaks on top. Ooh. I like that. That looks pretty good. Okay, so there's nothing on my brush anymore. All right, so now we got this done. Actually, we're gonna add a little bit more over here. There we go. Probably some over here. There we go. All right, now that we got that over with, we're going to get some burnt umber. This is oil, and we're going to use it to add some little bit of streaks, so that we will we'll be able to add streaks ourselves. So it looks everywhere right now, and that's okay because this is oil paint, so it doesn't dry as fast. So you'll be okay if you add a little bit too much or something. You can also take it off too, so you'll be okay. Okay, so now we're going to use a different brush to streak it all down. So now we're gonna streak. Add a little variation to it. You can see it didn't really do too much, but it is giving it a small amount of texture. So we're gonna get a little bit more. So get a little bit more. Add it right there to the spots. They're gonna have most streaks at. There we go. We're gonna have some on this side, some right here. Don't forget to get like a good amount on your brush, on small brush. There we go. All right, so now we're streaking this down again. So that looks pretty good. I like that. A little bit more variation right there. There we go. Get a little Q-tip. Take some off, some that you don't like. There we go. So that looks pretty good. We're going to use a little bit more, what's it called? No, I don't think we're gonna use no more oil paint. You see that oil paint is it's actually working good right here, but right here we're just not gonna do it no more. So now we're gonna work onto this side. We got the door are all handled and everything. We're gonna need some more paint actually. So there we go. Let's get a little bit of earth brown. Let's get my mixing brush. Mix this a little bit. There we go. There we go. Oh, my mother's coming.
Make sure you open the windows, okay? You're painting in here. Okay. You want me to close it?
Yes.
Okay, open it.
Okay. So now we're gonna use this paintbrush. We're gonna get a little bit of the black, and then we're gonna wipe some of it off. We're gonna get a little bit more, wipe some of it off, and then we're gonna dab onto it. So we're dabbing onto it now to make it look like there's just straight some like everywhere, you know what I mean? It's called dry brushing. It's a very good technique. I recommend it. Here we go. All right, that's looking really good. I like that. So that's like rust, chipping effect. It's really good. And then we're gonna use and then we're probably gonna use a little bit more oil paint to get some streaks going. There we go. Wait a minute. Wait when little. Oh, there we go. Here we go. All right. So now we have that. It looks like a mess right now. It doesn't look too good. So we're gonna get some Gamma Soul right here. I'm gonna get some of this, and this will give us the really good rust streaks that we're looking for. Here, we actually need to use this one because the other one doesn't work. If you guys are watching right now, you know, go ahead and like and subscribe if you want. You know, you can also ask me questions in the chat. You know, where do I get my inspiration from and stuff like that. I actually love answering questions like that. Here we go. Look at how that gives me the perfect streaks that I'm looking for. It's just what I needed. You know what I mean? Some of them, you know, if you don't like it, just fix it. You know what I mean? Not everything has to really be perfect, like I said. The only thing that actually has to be like really straight and good is your streaks. So, you know, go ahead and you can practice like on a piece of cardboard or something. Actually, no, a piece of cardboard probably won't work. You can use just like a practice card. Use a practice card or something. I'm actually gonna put some more right here too, because the Gamma Soul's working pretty good right now. So there you go. I like that. Take some off the top, and then we're gonna use some on the other side, and then we're gonna let this dry for a little bit. There you go. So you can see I'm working on this side right now. The Gamma Soul is actually wearing off right now, so we're gonna get a little bit more clean our bristles out. It's good to have a piece of paper to find out how much Gamsol you have on your paintbrush. Here we go. That looks really good. All right, so we're gonna let this dry for a little bit, and then we're gonna come back to it. I'm gonna actually put some Gamsol right here, some oil paint right here. I'm gonna put a good amount right here too, because right there's a big scrape right there. So I'm just hoping this will bring it out a little bit, just a little bit more. Use it on the edges right there. There we go. That looks pretty good. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is actually gonna get like, there you go. Q-tip, clean the top. Don't need too much on the top. You don't need too much on the top. There you go. That looks really good. All right, wow. So I didn't know this was gonna come out looking like this, man. Yeah, this actually looks surprisingly well. I haven't painted in a couple months too, so this is it's a good surprise for me because I don't really paint too much anymore. So I'm glad, getting back into it. It's always fun to try new things and paint some more. So, yeah. I don't want to touch that right here because it's actually still drying out. That's oil paint. I'm actually gonna end the live. Probably do part 2 right now. I gotta let this dry. You know what? I'm actually gonna do the other side because I haven't done the other side as well. So I'm gonna end the live and do the other side right now. Thank you guys for watching. This is how I weather my trains, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.